Dua Lipa, the global sensation whose voice and presence have captivated audiences worldwide, has once again proven why she is one of the most dynamic performers in contemporary pop music. With the resumption of her highly anticipated Radical Optimism World Tour, she descended upon Buenos Aires like a whirlwind of energy, charisma, and unbridled joy, igniting the Estadio River Plate in a spectacle that will be etched in the memories of tens of thousands of fans. This wasn't just a concert, it was a celebration of resilience, connection, and the sheer power of live music to bridge cultures and continents. Over 2 electrifying nights, Lipa delivered performances that blended her signature hits with fresh interpretations, drawing from the vibrant spirit of her latest album while paying homage to the passionate Latin American crowds that have long embraced her as one of their own. The Estadio River Plate, one of the most iconic venues in South America, known for hosting legends from across the musical spectrum, transformed into a sea of glowing lights and fervent cheers as Lipa took the stage. On the first evening, the air was thick with anticipation. Fans from all corners of Argentina and beyond had gathered, many having traveled hours or even days to witness this milestone moment. The stadium, capable of holding over 70,000 souls, was packed to the brim, creating an atmosphere that pulsed with collective excitement. Lipa's entrance was nothing short of cinematic. Emerging from a haze of swirling lights and pulsating bass, she launched straight into Levitating, her breakout hit that has become an anthem for freedom and euphoria. The crowd erupted, voices rising in unison as if the entire city had converged to sing along. Her movements were fluid and commanding, a perfect fusion of pop precision and improvisational flair, her sequined outfit catching the spotlights like a disco ball reborn for the modern era. What made these shows particularly special was Lipa's innate ability to connect on a personal level amid the grandeur. Throughout the setlist, she paused frequently to address the audience in Spanish, her accent warm and genuine, thanking them for their unwavering support. "Buenos Aires, you have no idea how much this means to me," she shared during a breathless interlude, her eyes scanning the sea of faces illuminated by phone lights. These moments of vulnerability contrasted beautifully with her high-octane performances, reminding everyone that behind the superstar is an artist deeply rooted in gratitude. She delved into tracks from Radical Optimism, her third studio album released earlier in the year, which explores themes of self-discovery, optimism in the face of adversity, and the radical act of choosing joy. Songs like Houdini and Training Season took on new life in this setting, their electronic beats syncing perfectly with the rhythmic energy of the Argentine crowd, who responded with waves of synchronized dancing that rippled through the stands like a living organism. Lipa's commitment to her fans extended beyond the stage. In the days leading up to the shows, she teased snippets on her social media, building hype with behind-the-scenes glimpses of rehearsals, sweaty, intense sessions where she fine-tuned choreography and vocal runs under the watchful eyes of her team. These posts weren't just promotional, they were invitations into her world, fostering a sense of intimacy in an era where celebrity can feel distant. Post-performance, she flooded her Instagram stories with raw footage, close-ups of the stadium's vast expanse, fans hoisting signs with messages of love, and her own exhilarated face smeared with stage makeup, sweat glistening under the arena lights. One particularly poignant clip captured a fan in the front row, tears streaming as Lipa reached out to touch their hand during New Rules, a song that has empowered countless listeners through heartbreak and reinvention. "This energy, it's everything," she captioned one video, her words a heartfelt echo of the night's magic. The Buenos Aires residency marked the official launch of the Latin American portion of the Radical Optimism Tour, a leg that promises to be as culturally rich as it is geographically diverse. Coming off a sold-out North American run that concluded in Seattle just weeks prior, Lipa arrived in Argentina refreshed and recharged, her voice as crystalline as ever despite the grueling travel schedule. The tour's concept, inspired by the album's ethos of embracing life's uncertainties with bold positivity, has been visually stunning. Think neon-drenched sets, interactive projections that respond to crowd movements, and wardrobe changes that evolve with each song's mood. In Buenos Aires, this was amplified by local influences, subtle nods to tango rhythms in the percussion during Illusion, and a surprise guest appearance by an Argentine DJ who remixed Don't Start Now with reggaeton flair, sending the audience into a frenzy of salsa-infused dancing. Reflecting on the tour's broader journey, it's worth noting how Radical Optimism has positioned Lipa not just as a performer, but as a cultural force. The album, co-produced with talents like Kevin Parker of Tame Impala and Caroline Eileen, debuted to critical acclaim, topping charts in over 20 countries and earning Grammy buzz for its innovative blend of disco revivalism and introspective lyricism. Lipa's evolution from her debut's sleek minimalism to this era's euphoric maximalism mirrors her personal growth, navigating fame, relationships, and the pressures of the industry with a grace that resonates deeply. At 30, the Albanian-born, London-raised artist has become a symbol of multicultural fusion, her heritage infusing her music with a worldly edge that feels authentic and urgent. As the first night drew to a close, Lipa bid farewell with Dance the Night, her contribution to the Barbie soundtrack that became a summer staple. The song's infectious hook filled the stadium, confetti raining down as fans linked arms, swaying in unity. Her shout-out to the crowd, "Buenos Aires, I love you all so much," was met with roars that seemed to shake the foundations of the River Plate. The second night built on this momentum with extended encores and impromptu acoustic sets where Lipa shared stories of her early days gigging in smoky London pubs, drawing parallels to the raw passion she felt in Buenos Aires. Fans departed hoarse and euphoric, many lingering outside the venue to relive highlights on their phones, already counting down to the next stop. Looking ahead, the LATAM tour is a whirlwind itinerary designed to showcase Lipa's global appeal. Following Buenos Aires, she'll grace Santiago, Chile, with a high-altitude performance that promises breathtaking views of the Andes as a backdrop. Then it's on to Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, where the carnival spirit will undoubtedly infuse her shows with extra samba heat. Imagine levitating layered over samba drums, the crowd's energy rivaling the Copacabana beach parties. Lima, Peru offers a more intimate vibe with ancient Incan echoes in the air, while Bogotá, Colombia, will close the leg with urban grit and reggaeton collaborations that could spawn viral moments. Each city isn't just a dot on the map, it's an opportunity for Lipa to absorb local flavors, perhaps incorporating elements like Peruvian flutes or Colombian cumbia into her sets, further evolving the tour's narrative.